Good evening, everyone. I'm just checking. Yep, everyone can hear me, I hope. How is everyone this evening? Good evening, Archnin. Good evening, Tomo. Thank you for the submit. Kinga hidden in there. Welcome. Last week of Tank Week. Hi, Smog. So yes, we've got a couple of tanks left to do. I've got one there that's wet still. From the miniatures range, they're not actual World of Tanks tanks. They're just 15mm scale tanks that I really fancied painting. Good evening, Craig. Good evening, Paul. So yeah, I've got these three to finish off. If we get them done today and tomorrow, there's a chance that we'll have an hour on World of Tanks tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, there's been no new releases yet. I was hoping more releases would have come out and I could have got some done this week. But I think we're I'm a week behind. Missed it by a week. So I haven't sorted out any prizes for tonight here. So another in the not actually. So next month we're going to go down the route of a Marvel Crisis. I didn't, mate. I'm going to wait because I'm going to buy a Flames of War army. I just need to decide which Flames of War army I want to buy, and then I'm going to use it in... I forgot the name of it. Chain of Command. Snowy's been telling us about Chain of Command and it sounds really good, so I'm going to go with that. Buy a Flames of War army, have a Flames of War army to play, and then obviously with it being 15mm, I can do a few different games with it, and then build a 15mm German army, like that sort of thing. So, oh, that's good. I'll go to the painting so you can see what we've got. So, we've got the KV2 to finish, the Tiger to finish, and the Ferdinand to finish. So, I'll do usual thing tonight. Tomorrow night is the big giveaway of the resin tank that's all painted up, with the top 5 donators. At the moment we've got Archnan on £20, Ulthric on 20, Ash on 15, Jack on 15, Doom Fairies on 15, and then just below the cut-off at the moment we have Dead Stee, X-Wing Tavern Wars and Kinga all on £10. So it is looking pretty close in there. So tonight's giveaway, 3 Greers, Sangrias. Let's have a look what else have we got in the box. We're starting to come to the end of a lot of the X-Wing promos, so we're going to have to start hunting for some new stuff for you guys. Right, I don't have many of them left, so if I've got any in here, they can go for the subbed people, because they're not going to be an easy one to get. I don't know, was it different PayPal card, different way you logged in? Let's have some Rebel love on there. 1.0 shield, so 2.0 shields. I have noticed it though, mate, so it did it last month for a couple of people. I just had to add them together manually. Some torpedoes. Everyone needs proton torpedoes. There's only one engine upgrade. Shield. Good evening, Mark. Just getting the X-Wing promos sorted for the competition. It is going to be a bump lot. As I say, I'm just going to work my way through what's left over the next couple of weeks, and then look at some new types of promos. Snapshot's really nice. Snapshot. Outer Rim. Just give them 2 of basically everything in the box by the looks of it. 1, 2, 3. So I did mean to do it this week, but I've been moochous failing in getting work done this week. Had a lot on my plate. Quite a few things on the go. When we do the giveaway, we've got some buildings that myself and hello Paul, hello Mark. I've already said hello Mark. Yeah, you got 2 hellos, Mark. Feel the love. Yeah, I was Ralphing for a bit. Hi Paul and hello Jack. So my plan is going to be a bit like our giveaway night. So what I'll do is, when we do a giveaway, when we do like tonight, donations. Hello Dale. How is you? What I'm going to do is, everyone who enters to a certain level, so everyone who does a donation will get some cards from the lucky dip tray. So I'll be doing a lot of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That's a lot of cards. That is quite a few cards there. Look at that. You've been drinking again. So what I'm going to go with is tonight. If you are a follower, you can enter on the 3rd tier as usual, or tier 1 as usual. 100 credits each, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards there. So that's the card pack for tonight. Yeah, I'm considering some mead after this. I have a bottle here that is looking at me precariously. So, usual thing, 3 packs. This is Lindisfarne Dark, going to be trying. Hold off on that because not everything came, mate. Don't ask, I'll talk to you later. I've only just realised I went to sort yours out about 20 minutes ago, just before I started in the stream, and only one of the ships has turned up. Or I've got a big thing for mead at the moment. There is one bullet for my Valentine. Oh, wow, that is amazing. And anyway, let me just do this. So any of our subscribers tonight that win one of the prizes will get a free Rear Admiral Shiranu, and anyone that has donated tonight will get a pick of any of Kay's fully modded lighting cards that we have left over. So hello there, good sir. So they're all what's on the giveaway at 8. Do I do it at 8:30? I do it at 8:30, don't I? So yes. Hello, Bobbit over. Oh, I think it's Bobbit. It's hard to see on that screen. Over on YouTube or Facebook. It's not showing me which. What is it? Nope, it's not showing me. So yes. We are also going to be doing. I've just been talking it over, and it's one of my friend's ideas, Craig, who I play a lot of World of Tanks with. I play a lot of World of Tanks at the moment with. Oh, sorry, Archnin. I'll just go through this and I'll show you what we've been doing. We've done quite a few over the month. So yeah, we've been playing World of Tanks a lot. It's a good release for me. It's a good place for me to hide at the moment. I can run around a battlefield shooting tanks, running around like an idiot. Hiya, Dan. So we're going to be doing a series. We don't know what night we're going to do it yet. It's something we're going to have to work out. See who it clashes with and stuff like that, and then work it out from there. But we're going to do a live stream called Tankers Behaving Badly. Being a bit of a tanker, yes. Basically, I'm quite crap at World of Tanks. Anyone that saw me on the stream the other day would have seen that. Thanks for the donation, Archie. That's much appreciated, mate. So, yes, we've played, and I think we're going to do a stream, depending on when we can. And the makeup of it will be, because what we've noticed is when we go into a tank battle together as a platoon of 3, I'm normally sat around for half the game dead already, waiting for them to finish. So the idea is, while I'm dead, I can chat to you guys. I can take the mick out of them two or what they're doing. Craig usually getting shot, or doing the old French trick of 90 mile an hour backwards. Any of that sort of stuff. We're just going to have a bit of fun, the 3 of us. We're going to stick it on a stream, and hopefully you'll get to hear all 3 of us as well. We're going to try and do it through Discord and just have a bit of a laugh. So that's one that we're working on, and hopefully be very soon. So the tanks that we're doing tonight, the tanks, for people that have just joined us, World of Tanks miniatures game has just hit us. We have wave 1 out at the moment, which is the Stug, the SU-100, M3 Lee, and the Valentine. The core set came with all of the Wave 2 tanks. The Wave 2 tanks come with new... what they're called. New cards and new makeup. Yep, I've now ordered mine through Beanies as well, Jack. All my orders go through Beanies for a lot of stuff. Yeah, because of developments. So, we basically got... this month to go through was the Stug, the Panzer IV, SU-100, T-34, M3 Lee, Sherman, Valentine and Cromwell. So we've done all of them already. So the 2 British ones we did in the sand colours. The Russian ones we did a bit more cartoony than I would have probably gone for, but the new one's coming out. The SU's also coming out, quite nice. But we'll get them. The edge highlighting's really come out, but it has come out marginally cartoony. But it's World of Tanks. It's a game. It's fun. Then we have the Americans, the M3 Lee, and the Sherman. Again, bits of dry brushing, bits of pickup. We got the spade and the axes done, thanks to Jack and everyone. The Panzer and the Stug, we showed... it needs googly eyes. We shown 2 different ways of doing this. This was quite an in-depth one. If you can see the panels that have all been airbrushed and stuff like that. That took a lot longer. And this is just basic paint, dry brush, ready to go, level. Don't show Jack that I missed the axe on that one. He didn't hear. We're good. As I said, that yeah, the Stug had a little bit of extra love, but due to Kinger and Ash Eden, we also have a full-on Tesseract powered Tesseract powered Stug. I think it is done. It's ready to rock up on a battlefield and annoy the opposition. So that's what we've got done in our little tank tray for now. The tank tracks I haven't made much headway with. We have come up with the simple thing of splitting them down and putting them on some MDF. Me and Ron have been working on a lot of terrain over the last couple of weeks, and we have I'll show you some of the stuff that we've actually done. Yes, the Ferdinand is plastic. Where's is that Stephen Smith? Yes, Stephen Smith. The Ferdinand is plastic. It is done by Zvezda. I think. Do Bovington Museum still have them in, Paul? Their store had some in, and Jedlam as well. So yes, it is. It's quite light. Yes, it's the Tatooine stuff that we've been working on, mate. We've done a lot. Good evening, Foxy. Yeah, we've done a lot of it. Yeah, they're a good little mini. They're not massive detailed, but then they are quite small, so they're a 100th. No worry, mate. Yeah, Zvezda. 100 mil, 1/100th scale, same as the Tiger. So the Tiger, all three of them, the KV2, are all from the same company. The snap fit, but we've glued them together, and they do look cracking. They're only like a £5 or £6 as well. So what we did buy today, yeah, the KV2. I've been playing the KV2 on World of Tanks, and I actually love it on World of Tanks. Just being able to throw a high explosive into someone, and it's a 50-50 chance whether it goes boom and it does the job. But yeah, they're a cracking little kit. Where's my... And as we do, a lot of our streams are basically getting it from the plastic to something usable on the bench. Things like these were no more than, other than drying time, they were no more than, I'd say probably half an hour each to get them done and thrown on a table, ready to go. And just with not cheat techniques, but just techniques that we've been playing around with in other miniatures. Yeah, I saw the paint job on the Jag Panther. It looked cool, mate. Stick it in the gallery on Discord, and I'll show other people as well if you wanted. So I'm going to move. The KV's still wet, so I'm going to just move him over there for now. So these have had a little bit of dry brushing. So they were sprayed grey, which was the primer by Miniature Badges. I'll get to that in a second, King. I've been trying to get up to your tier to join in. We've got people on tiers 2 and 3, mate. You might as well just join the... If you join the clan, you get boosts and other stuff. If you come on and chat to us, we can help you. Discord, if you follow the link that... Hey, yeah, Mark's only in the the lower echelons, and we keep going back. We've got 2s, 3s, 4s, and stuff like that. I don't mind. A lot of the time we're playing, but we're all playing our separate games. We're not tearing up and we're not joining up, but you get bonuses for being in the clan. If there's a lot of us on, we'll throw EXP boosts on, stuff like that. So I'm just going to do the bottoms of the treads. Tank treads. So usual way that we've done it. And then get the grey build up in the centre. Yeah, and the KV2 that I'm probably... I looked and my KV2 is getting used twice. Well, technically 4 times as much as any other tank that I'm playing at the moment. And that's only tier 6. I just love the KV2 and the ability to, as Seb keeps telling me, to derp stuff. So this is just, as I said, it's just been sprayed the grey and then washed with 50/50 Nullin and Lamium Medium to get the colour. It comes out in a really KV Kaboom, yeah. It's so much fun to play. It's glass cannon of the glass cannons. If you get it right, you get it right. If you get it wrong, you're sent packing. That's it, Paul. Oh, you think you've sent it? No, nothing there, mate. Mine's the last things in the gallery. I don't know where you've sent that. Are you on Discord? So yeah, just a KV2 in an open area is like shooting fish in a barrel. You're definitely way outmatched. Where you need buildings, you need a good built-up area to get a good fun game in. But it's absolutely hilarious when you suddenly you sat on a corner waiting for your team to advance. Your team comes up. And in the meantime, one of their tanks comes round the corner, looks down the barrel of your gun, and then runs rapidly in the opposite direction. You don't even have to fire, and he's gone. He just vanishes and runs away. So again, just dry brushing the greys. As for markings, nothing's been in the pipeline yet. A company that Snowy told us about has some various markings. So yeah. Cool. It's in the it's there. Thank you, Paul. I'll put it in the gallery when we do the show and tell sort of thing. Not show and tell. It is a bit of show and tell. This is what people have been working on. And again, this is just look. I bought new Dawnstone. New Dawnstone. Yep, that's spot on, Paul. It's there. So I'm just using one. I can't recommend these enough. I've been hammering my Army Painter brushes, Army Painter dry brushes over the last couple of weeks. Yeah, cause obviously I'm rubbing it across what's technically a big fat saw, and they seem to be holding up quite well. I do like them. I have the Artis Opus ones that are £60 a set. You've managed to get it there. So yeah, that's the Artis Opus Series D version. 20 quid a set, or 18 off our store, or 60 quid a set. Yeah. I don't like using the Artus Opus ones because they cost so much, and I don't keep scared I kill them, or. But the Army Painter ones are pretty spot on for what we're using them for. So, to give that final... Oh, I should have got some more Longbeard as well. I know a store that has stock. And I must give them a shout out in a second. Yeah, I can imagine Archning. So, let's just move the tank. So you're just hitting the absolute edges with this, and that gives it what looks like it almost looks like an edge highlight. Let's say if you go around it all, trying to just pick up the light edge bits, it gives it a whole new dimension. And obviously it does look quite garish and bright to start with, but as the paint dries, it does. I was showing Ronan this yesterday, or last week when he was in. We were doing the houses that I'll show you, and I airbrushed Reikland Flesh Shade onto it, and it just looked so like out in your face. It was like, ooh, that's way too much. But give it half an hour for the paint to dry, and it just blended in, and most of it disappeared, and you're like, oh, that's actually quite subtle. Probably could have done with more. So that you've got the edges, you've got, if you look, you've got scratches and marks, and again, it's just rubbing the dry brush into. If you want scratches, you go away from the edge, so you're actually hitting it. If you want the dry brush, you rub it across the edge. Quick bit down there, and that's basically, other than a couple of stickers on the side, I think that'll be good to go. You could probably airbrush some smoke stacks, or we did the nulling in the grate, so that's pretty much picked up. But yeah, that's the difference there. You've got a third dimension to it, as it were, a third level. Again, it is only the two coloured ones, and I basically decided the colours of my tanks off World of Tanks. These have all been the grey ones so far. And I know I'm about to be told that the Ferdinand never ever came in grey, but it does on World of Tanks, and that's what I've been doing, is World of Tanks variants and stuff like that. Pick a night this week. Come on, Discard, and we'll paint. Have you done your Ferdinand yet? No, we've got a Ferdinand expert. Mr. Brady is a Ferdinand nut. He could probably tell you the serial numbers of most of the... I've done the grey wrong one. Most of the parts on a Ferdinand. He's been all over the world looking for bits and sourcing parts for Ferdinands for some time now. Well, I'd be interested to see it, by the way, Jack. I really wanted to see how you were doing it, because I know I went with the non. It is a non-standard version. I know that. Seb told me that numerous times now. But yeah, they never ever came in. In grey. They came in yellow, which I remember him telling us, which was just the primer where they hadn't got a chance to paint them and they just went straight out. Yes, it was basically the primer. They didn't get a chance to paint them, from what I can understand. And then there is camo versions of them and stuff like that. But I wanted to do Dunkelgrau. Yeah. I do agree, Dan. If you give yourself a goal that you've got to paint something this week, I'll show you what I've been working on. I'm not going to be able to do much because that KV2 is not drying as quickly as I'd hoped. So there we go. That is just bang. So let me zoom out. So I have struggled with getting work done in commissions for some time. You know, I've had a lot going on over the last month or so, Jack. Quite a few of you do. I do apologise for my outbursts and such like. But I've got back into it. I'm doing a couple of commissions for a friend. I do a lot of work for him. Did you go back and restart it from scratch? So I forgot that I still had some bits on to do. So I have an ATST to finish off for someone. I had them on eBay and then forgot that I'd left them on eBay as a commission, so I'm getting this one done. Do both, mate. Give yourself time to do each. I did it the other way. I went to the point where I was constantly doing painting, and then I was like, it sapped it out of me constantly painting. I went to play. It's the crane from The Mandalorian. It is, and then I went the other way. I started playing a lot of World of Tanks. Now I'm doing a bit of each. It feels right, better, and Jack and Paul are gonna love this one. So this is the Tau battlesuit that I've been doing. It's a Forge World battlesuit. I have used quite a few airbrush techniques on this. So from looking at it as you would, it is red. It has got I think it was about 3 different coats of zenithal. So when you look underneath, it's quite dark and black, but then looking on top, It's a Forge World XV something. Let me have a look. We got it. It was, I don't know if I've probably shown a few people. Yeah. Oh wow. Yes, we did have that one, didn't we? Well, I can't even remember what it was on now, but that did wind me up a bit.
Your model needs stripping, so I'll only give you a £5 for your £100 model, mate.
It is an XV109 Yavara battlesuit. It's not even close to finished yet, Jack. I've got there's the silvers that are only partially done. The head needs finishing. I need lights in that in the head. The vents, I'd like some sooting of the vents. The cannon came out quite nice. But again, there's nothing on there that isn't techniques. I've got the technique that I've shown every one of yous. Of the blue, the purple, and the yellow airbrushed through. You can use a wash brush, and that gives you your distorted metal colour. Yes, it was the Ghost Keel in black with all the edge highlighting. Yes, heat distortion. So that's done that. I still need to pick some bits and pieces out of it. But yeah, this jumped me back into it. No, I did some OSL with these bits, but I'm going to leave it. I just think I do OSL on quite a bit of stuff, but I just think this doesn't need it. It just needs to be. It's got its two blue lights with some OSL on. I think, yeah, some shubs on the base using my usual technique of peanut butter and Agrax, and yeah, object source lighting, base lighting. So where you see this is here, in reality, if it was, other than on a sunny day, if it was slightly overcast or dark, all of this area here would have a blue glow to it. So from that, it would bloom, and this whole area, like I did on Vader's lightsaber. Yeah, it basically a bit like that. So that's a blue light, and I've bloomed it out to make it look as though it's switched on, and yeah, it's just a little quick technique to go. Psst. And the blue, the OSL that we did, you can do this on all sorts. Engines for X-Wings. This is my standard X-Wing. So this is one of my very, very earliest ones. Yes, it can become a lot of work. So that's actually a sticker in there now. That we have some stock of, but using it on an X-Wing, I've got 4 blues. So you start with it's the Ultramarine blue from Game Air, then into Magic blue, then into Electric blue, and then into Light Blue Sea. So it just goes down, and then it's done through an airbrush, mate. Which is, yes, Iron Man's chest plate as well, Tomo. It's very easy on an airbrush. Ash Eden did his plasmas by I'll have a look tomorrow night if you're about. I'll see if I can figure something out to do a bloom on, to do the glow. Basically, if I was doing it with a brush pole, I would take that and just dry brush all around there. Then that, dry brush a little less. Then that, dry brush a little less. Then that, dry brush a little less. And then the final one would be a dry brush of white, which is where you get that. I'll literally hit that line and the top part of there with it. And you can see it just gives the glow effect of a... Those three there, those two dots there are done with an airbrush, and doing that with a dry brush, and it will look amazing. It's probably just about the same, but it takes about half an hour. I can do the same through the airbrush in about 5 minutes. We do have some. I don't think they've got any on. I got a load of knights this week to do some reclamation work on. Some work of titivating them up and getting them ready for the battlefield as well. And they just don't have anything. But there's certain things that you use it on, and then obviously because you've done that there, you can do a faint patch of it over here where it's glowed. The best thing to do would be get some scrap parts, some old, some bits that you've had left over from making something, and just try it on that. Start it with black, and go with that. And Tomo Mariana Trench has just taken its money, so that's funded. Better be good because I backed it as well now. So yeah, it's a good technique. There's a couple of ways to do it. It just gives the sense of like it glowing. But again, that got me back into the swing. And already Dale loves where it's at, but I want to pick up a couple of little bits more, and then get some stuff down on there. Well, I thought I'd give it a go. It's cheap, it's reasonable, so but most of it is, once I got the red done, the dry brushing of the silvers, washes, there was I used an Agrax wash to fill a lot of it out and get a lot of it. But even if you look at the metal, a lot of the metal are re-dry brushed in the red, just a little rub on it to give it a worn look. And then the opposite, like the leg there, the top part of that shield plate has wear on it where it's been catching the legs, and just it's a used battle suit. So yeah, it gave me a bit of a oomph to go. So I went and picked out a load of bits that I want to paint this week myself on my time, sort of thing. They will be for sale, but I basically ended up finding a box full of Legion bits that I've forsaken. There's ATSTs, there's the tank, there's 2 of the AATs. So I'm going to do them over the next couple of days as well. As I say, I've got some nights to do. Cool. That's good. So what else was it? A couple of things. I know we're nearly, as I said, those tanks are, as I would class, done. If I had my spray tray anywhere, I would probably is that the tray? It is the tray. So what I'm going to do is drop them onto that. I've got a baking tray. It's got just a couple of sheets of blue roll on it, and then going outside to do this, like you should in a well developed area, just Testors dull coat. And there you go. It looks glossy at the moment. That stuff dries matters anything, and not Kinger. So, bits and pieces we've had in this week, because that is still definitely far too wet to dry brush. We had a Skeletor turn up. Some of them. I know some people have been asking for paint sets and bits and pieces of paint. We've got some in. He says looking for them. I'm going back under here again because I'm sure we're doing it. There we are. Paint sets. Skeletor is from Archon Studios. They are bringing out a game for Skeletor and He-Man. I'm trying to look for He-Man. There we go. I get it from I've got a trade account with them, mate. Yeah, it's Archon Studio. These are a limited run. They're only doing 2,000 of each of these. He-Man on Battle Cat and Skeletor on Panther. Yeah, Craig, we get ours through one of our distributors. We don't go direct because we get them I bet all on He-Man. No, not direct to Warlord. We get better pricing through. Skeletor has lost his. Oh. It is quite brittle plastic, and he has just lost his staff. But that's Skeletor and Panther. Let's have a look. Yeah, I get them via War Cradle, which is Wayland Games. I've only just bought Skeletor, so he should be still available, mate. And they come with a game card. Good evening, Beastie. So there's He-Man on Battle Cat, and it's Master of the Universe Fields of Eternia game. So, and there's He-Man on Battle Cat. Rawr. He does fit in there somehow, if I remember how. Yep, there we go. Sorry, you're a lady. You're watching the Bake Off. I know Martin's definitely a lady. Oh, Martin's gonna priority. Wow. So yeah, those two turned up. I've got He-Man and now I've got Skeletor, so I'm quite happy with them too. I'm sure you couldn't help it, Kath. Wow. So yeah, they turned up. So going down the route, I know we've had a few people asking for colour sets and stuff like that. No, I can't remember. So we have a basic War Games set from Model Colour, which is just some reds, green. It's like an orangey red, yellow, green, brown, black, white, blue. I think that's a platinum silver or something like that, but it's definitely a silver. So we've I think they're all in the core set, Tomo. We've just got the Game Colour washes in. That's the full range of Game Colour washes. They're in now. We have, I've still got my metallic set. We have the full set of Model Colour metallics, which are gunmetal blue, brass, gunmetal grey, old gold, gold, silver, bronze, and copper. I think these are about £18 for the set, which isn't too bad. We do have a couple of really good offers on at the moment. We have the Panzer set for basically German tanks and stuff like that, but the colours go on to other tanks. So we've got the German Panzer set, which I've got and I have been using on these tanks at £30 at the moment, while we can get it on special. But they've also done the Game Colour introduction set for the same, so this is £30 at the moment for 16 paints. So we also have a couple more coming tomorrow. I had to put an order in today. Gunmetal blue is good, yes. We had to put another order in today, which is coming tomorrow, so I've got a load more sets coming. Some are the same as these, some are different. So, yeah. Yes, you should sort out the colours for your tanks. I don't even know what colour you're wanting to do them, Tomo. It'll be something really interesting. Other stuff that turned up. I know a few reviews will have seen it, and they are going to be a little bit of work for me over the next couple of days, but they are really nice. I got a load of knights, converted knights, from a friend. And I'm going to go down the route of they need some work. The little white bits need cleaning up or removing, or new plates doing. So they're a little bit of a work. I think these plates just pop. Yeah, these just come off, and I can do some interesting colours on them. But I got 6 of them. 5 of that side and 6 of the smaller Helvens size knights. So that's a job for probably tomorrow. I might start on them tomorrow if I can find out some. What else have I got? What else came this week? Right. Yes. This is a game that Mr. Snowden let us know about. Him and Steedate played it last year at Gotham to Samaria. And they had a special offer on this week for the starter set, which I don't believe it. I'm just trying to get the starter set together. So there's a starter bundle that you can get, and you get the 2-player starter set. You get a hardback rule book. I've not opened the starter set yet, so I'm going to have a look at it now. So the game's called Moonstone, and that's the 2-player starter set. You get 2 factions. You basically get the humans and the goblins, the basics of it. So for the goblins, you get Beaky Bobby, Vicious Midget, Doug the Flatulent, and Grub. Yes, it is the flatulent game. And then you've got Eric the Squire, Baron von Fancybat, Flintlock, and Friar Flavius. So the idea behind the game is it's a mini skirmish game, and you run in, you try to get the moonstones, and the moonstones so the moonstones are D3s. You roll them, and then whatever they land on that's how deep they are, which is pretty good. I think I showed some of it off last week. You get the moonstone widget for measuring. You get the moonstone cards. You get the moonstone tokens, which are little blue acrylic tokens. You get the Moonstone mini rule book with the basics of how to play it, and then you get a little box with all of the figures in, and the figures are quite nice. They're all resin, and some of them are multi-parts. So there's Beaky Bobby doing his flashing, and there's Vicious Midget and his sword. So that's the starter set, and that's the bits and pieces. You get all the bases, and it's pretty good for the price. If you get the current deal, I think it was at 70 quid ish delivered, but instead of just getting the game, you get the 2-player starter set, which you get all the game cards. 2-player starter set. The widget and the acrylics aren't normally in there with them, so they're extra. But you also get Boulder and Gotcha Gut, which are 2 expansions for, I think they're just big figures, which is the Goblin one. That's the Goblin one. There's my fingers gone. So comes in form, and his miniature and his card. So you get that, but then you also get the Moonstone rulebook in hardback, and I had to flick through this earlier. It is, artwork is really nice. The goblins, and I did find it's got all of the characters so far explained and that you get in there, and then pictures of them, their colour schemes and stuff. I'm almost sure Doug the Flatulent was in there, but it's got all of the other Beaky Bobby, Boom Boom McBoom. There he is, Doug the Flatulent on his little pug, and Vicious Midget. So it's really, really cool hardback book. I did actually buy, because when I got it before, thanks to a friend, you know who you are, I always fancied the Goblin airship, which is literally a big fish with a goblin bloke, and he shoots out of it, and it's absolutely classic, usable in game and stuff like that. They did an upgrade kit for it, so you replace some of the bits. There's instructions in there and stuff how to do it, and it changes it into a Christmas one. So I've got a Christmas airship to build over Christmas and paint. So that's a bit of a novelty one for me. So yeah, that's quite a bit of what's coming this week so far. I know I've got a load more stuff due tomorrow. Yes, we've got the giveaway. I'm going to start the giveaway tomorrow for the Red Grass Gaming products. So there is 2 parts of the giveaway. One part, you will get a complete wet palette, and the other one, the other will be a the handle and stuff like that. So there's a handle and some bits to go with it. This is what I wanted to big shout out as well. So everyone knows about these things. These are a limited edition Luke Skywalker Commander expansion. They came out in America. People went absolutely nuts for them, and stores in America were given them to do as they see fit, is the whole ethos of it. Now, hi Jack, going to be good. So, I got a message from Beanies to pop down and pick up some. I had a click and collect for my Dawnstone and some paint. I got this and I was absolutely blown away by it. I was hitting him Tesseract. I'd love to, but a lot of you know I don't play Rebels. I don't really. I wouldn't feel right doing anything other than doing something like painting and giving him away. And what I've decided to do is I have a friend who is kicking about now and again. If you press bacon sandwich, he'll turn up normally. But I'm going to do this for Snowy. He has a Hoth faction set up and everything. And I'm literally going to paint it up, and it's going to be his. Yeah, it's going to be his present from me for Christmas. He's been a great friend for the more so over the last year, where he's been really helpful. Him and another couple, and obviously I know Snowy didn't manage to get one, so this is going to him. It'll be more appreciated back going there. So I'm going to paint it and it'll go over there. No, I'm going to do it properly and I'm going to do it nicely. Now that was from Beanies. We got a message, and I missed the message, and I only found out today that stores were getting these depending on how much they had supported the game over the last 2 years. To say I didn't qualify for it has really disappointed me. That's all I'll say. We've really pushed Legion. We really have. And to say that I didn't qualify it, I had loads of plans that I could have done with this for the community. There's a group of people that I work with Legion. Then I would have probably seen it go to better use to promote the game and that sort of stuff, instead of the people who have dumped it on eBay for £50 and £100 a pop. It just saddened me. Gaming slightly stronger. Thank you for pushing me away from my rant. I don't want to go too deep into the rant because, yeah, I was deeply saddened and upset by it. But yes, so when you use a wash, like your Nullins and stuff like that, you can drop it, goes into the recesses a lot more, where ink will stain everything to a higher degree. It'll still fall into the recesses and pool and stuff like that to give you your shading, but if you do it over a lighter colour, the ink will stain more of what's on the top. We did it's a few years back now. I did a set of Craig. I had so many plans for various things, like I don't know if it was going to be a charity auction, but it would be something in aid of charity to get we do a Christmas charity. Last year we raised about £500 with Baby Yodas for Zoe's place in Middlesbrough. And I would have loved to have done something like that. I will still be doing something for charity over Christmas. But yeah, stuff like that would have blown it out of the ballpark. It is what it is. And we'll go forward and we'll do what we have to do. It's just one of those things. Like I say, I got one. I'm more upset that I didn't get them for people who Baby Yoda Grogu. I would have just liked to get some to the people who probably won't be able to get one. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah, the pain. The Baby Yodas last year were absolutely phenomenal. I don't know what I'm going to do this year, but yeah, Baby Yoda it is not exactly going in the right direction for some of the stuff. But yes, we'll do a Christmas charity thing, and we'll do something with the community. We're already running Support Your FLGS. So at the moment, if you have bought anything from your FLGS in the last week, post it up on Protech Models. Yes, too many eggs. Post it up on Protech Models. There's a page up there, and on there you tag the store that you got them from, and then at the end of the month, on Christmas week, I think it's 30th or something like that, maybe it's New Year's Eve probably, then what we will do is we have a giveaway set up. There's a load of really nice cards, some cards that haven't been released in the UK, and there's like 30 odd cards. We've split it into 4 groups, so 4 people will get 30 odd cards each. But the first place is getting £200 worth of our Saucerman Studios scenery and terrain. There's pictures of it all up there, and it's what we've done. So any purchases from an FLGS, and Protech isn't an FLGS, so unfortunately anyone that's bought from us doesn't qualify, sorry. But we did it to promote buying from the stores, buying from the people that need the money at the moment, and that got loads of bloody Lukes. No, not salty or anything. So yes, that's what it was all. It was all pushed to them, sort of thing. But we'll, as I say, we'll get there. We're going to do an X-Wing one soon. And as an example, the X-Wing one, this is the box of X-Wing cards that we've... Are photos of the boxes okay? Yeah, as long as you... The basic thing is... if you get drawn and we don't believe you, I'll just ask the store owner. I know most of them anyway. So, but the X-Wing one, we got, so we've got an Anakin, an Ember in spot glosses. I know they go for a... Yeah. They're the latest spot glosses. Then we got all of a full box full of the sort of fast build but quick build ish for the format that hadn't been spoiled till we did it. R2D2, then things like deflectors. So this is all to go for an event for that sort of stuff. Same again, it will be for a X-Wing spend at your local FLGS. And we have them. We have a couple of other things planned. Turn of events and stuff like that have meant that we've offered support to a competition the next time someone runs that competition. If they want to chirp up and say who they are, then that's fine. I don't want to say anything more than that, but we're toying with the idea of actually doing a TTS tournament as ProTech as well. Yeah, Mark. So we may also do a TTS tournament at some point. I always mean you, Mark. I'm hoping someone like Dale and Mr. Christian. I'm thinking of X-Wing for now, because I don't know if could do a Legion. But yeah, Mark's doing an X-Wing one. I might do a Legion one. See how that goes down. We do have certain criteria that have to be fulfilled to play your. If you enter one of our competitions, we're going to basically ask you to prove that you have the product. We would prefer people to have bought the list that they're running, and that sort of thing, and then you're still supporting the FLGS that ran it, that sold them. You're supporting FFG or Atomic Mass Games now, who have taken over. So yeah, we're wanting to do it a bit like that, just so people they're still supporting the FLGS and they're still supporting everything to do with the game, and TTS isn't taking too much away from it. So I'll do a quick last thing of the. I'm going to run the. It's still 20 minutes left. So we've got the X-Wing sets. These are going to be tonight's stream prize. So we've basically got a lot of. I think it was 14 cards in total. All kinds of factions, all kinds of upgrades. So you just need to be a follower, and you'll get one of them packs if you win the raffle. Anyone who's a subscriber and wins one, you will get a ProTech, very rare. I'll have a think about it, Kinger. Might do. So yeah, Royal Admiral Shiranu. He will be a bonus to any subscriber. Anyone who has donated tonight, we have the choice of about 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of the cards. Let's have a look on. That's updating. If I can find him. So tomorrow night is the final night, and at 8 o'clock we will do the top 5 draw. The top 5 draw is. Let's get these cards out of the way. Yeah. The top 5 draw is basically for this heavy resin Fallout, fully painted by ourselves, Hayake tank. It's an American futuristic tank, but it is really, really, really nice. So that's tomorrow night's prize for the top 5. So at the moment, we have Archnin in the lead with £25, Ulfric in second place with £20, Ash Eden in third with Jack and Dupe. Sorry, third, fourth and fifth, all joint, is Ash, Jack and Doom Fairies, all on £15. And then below that is Dead State, X-Wing Tavern Wars, and Kinger, all on £10. Ooh. Did I get close to... Oh, I got close to the mic, didn't I? Because I stood up. Sorry. So yeah, we'll be drawing that tomorrow night. As it stands, it's between Archnin, Ulfric, Ash, Jack, and Doom Fairies. How is Kay this evening? Ooh, loads of things in the gallery. So there's things from Kay, there's my stuff, there's Jurassic Park stuff. Lots. Oh, no, Doom Fairies, that's wrong. I don't know why that's still there. That's the one. Tip. Yeah, the donation's the different one. So yeah, I've got some... Archnin has a couple of bits up as well. So there's lighting and my dinner. Why is my dinner in the gallery? I think Craig's tokens were probably the last thing. So yeah, I know roughly where we were on that. So, right, where are we? Let's have a look at. Just have a quick look at this. See if it has. See, it's still dry in all of the ink. See, all the damp. If I dry brush that now, the dampness is going to come away with it. I'll have to finish this one in my own time. Sorry. When are you running the raffle from and to? Okay. Thank you for the donation, Jack. That is much appreciated. Yes, I'll do studio with you in, Mark. I've still got to decide what to do with this. Yeah, more. I can't believe I'm doing that, Mark. I've got X-Wings on the show again. Yeah, because I've still got to decide what to do with that. That might go for charity stuff. I did that in the charity stream. Do like my bright colours. I'm thinking about doing another one of the purple, blue and pink droid tanks. Yeah, it was the charity colour scheme. The problem I've got is I don't know if I've got the box for it. Is that the box for it? I do have the box for it as well, so yeah, might be worth doing. I've still got a couple of dragons to do for these were given to us. These weren't given to us. I have 2 dragons to paint, or 2 figures to paint for beanies, just not them ones. I don't know why they're there. Hiding away in there. And I do need to paint that fella. Oh, thank you, Smog. That's much appreciated, mate. So yeah, I want to paint him up at some point. I just grabbed the couple of bits out of here as well that I've got to burn. He says looking for it in his phone. He's around here somewhere. But, he's there. Yeah. That graphic novel is absolutely fantastic. Sort of the new Hellraiser. James has been getting me it. It's absolutely brilliant. But in my bag of bits, I never used to do comics or anything like that. So I managed to get the Sandman Universe Hellblazers. So there's obviously I got the alt cover, but I got 1 to 10 off my friendly local comic book cardboard dealer. So the other one, the one that's coming out now, I am absolutely loving, and I just had to buy that. I think that's up to probably 30 now. I need to really start looking for the back issues that I'm missing. So I've got some work to do over the coming weeks. As I say, I've not actually got to read them yet, and I really I want to. So far I have got one of these that we are going to be painting up on stream. Possibly 2. I think there's going to be at least 2 of them to paint on stream, or part on stream, part off stream. Another one that I'm going to be building for someone and priming, and then I've got another couple of bits that I need to prime for someone. Build and prime all these for some guy I don't mind doing bits and pieces for. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 sealed boxes and 2 open boxes in a pile. In a pile up there that need basically doing. I started like that, and then I started finding really nice pictures in comics and stuff like that, and I really wanted the artwork, and then it soon turned into a couple of 1,000 comics in the airing cupboard, keeping them nice and dry and nice and safe, all bagged and boarded, all in special boxes, and yeah. Vader, Target Vader is another good series. I really enjoyed that one as well. I haven't read that many. I'm not a big Defenders fan, but the TV. I've not seen the TV series. I've not seen it. I tend to be. I've got a very. I get James gets me anything to do with Star Wars. I've been getting Umbrella Corporation while I could afford it, because they've just gone silly in price. I've been getting the Warhammer ones. They're cool. Other bits and pieces, and I tend to do this. This entire bag was part of a like what we do. So the Hellblazer set was just in for me. Oops. So you basically pay, I think it's a £5 and James does random pulls within the boxes. So that is 2 pulls for 2 pulls for. There is some normal comics in here as well, I'm sure. So there's 2 lots of independent. So there's 10 independents. So there was like Soldier Zero, for Stan Lee on that. Brawl, Medieval Spawn Witchblade #1 with a certificate. I know that was worth quite a bit, 15 quid, and it's properly signed. And that, as I said, that was in one of the things I paid a £5 for, and I think that was the other 2. So there was a Chrome and Morning Glory. These were the one. These are mine. So yes, I get the death metal ones. This is Infinite Hour Extreme. So looking forward to that. Limited the rare covers, Darth Vader, and the second one of Moranis Kalgar. Then these were just randoms. So DC pull. So I got Doomsday Clock, Deathstroke Arkham, Justice League, Savage Avengers. Apparently that's quite a rare one with Doctor Strange kissing someone. X-Force, Powers of X variant edition, Buffy the Vampire Slayer variant edition, and it was Hell's Mouth edition. Yeah, him, #1. That's another. These are the more of the independents. Sherlock Frankenstein. I really fancy that, but I didn't get #1. I got 2 of them. I got number 2 and #4. New Mutants #1. War Machine #5. X-Men Gold. A very old. Apparently, it's worth quite a bit of money if it's in good condition, but this one isn't. But it's still worth a couple of quid. Bat War, the Joker War Part 1, Batman. And then Mr. Miracle, which is, I think we worked this out as a 1979 comic. But it's just daft bits. I mainly buy comics as an investment and stick them away, and it's something for me to pass down to Zoe, sort of thing. If I get to read some of them in the meantime, great stuff. Some of them are already showing some quite big increases in value. All of the Umbrella Corporation, Umbrella Academy, all of them have jumped up in price. I think they're nearly worth 3 or 4 times the original the original Vader ones that I've got from the second run. All of their first prints for some reason are £30 and £40 a pop. So yeah, it's one of those that's like, I'll buy everything that comes along, and obviously collections are going to be worth money in years to come. So it is an investment. So we'll stick all the promos up. I've never seen the film. Didn't even know who he was till I got the comic. Yeah, there's comics that we can't get in the UK that are ridiculous. There's a load of Vader ones as well that I would love, but we've never been able to get them. Cool. So we're going to start the that's the one, the giveaway. So usual 3-tiered giveaway. Everyone can enter that is a follower and get the card pack. If you are a subscriber, you will get a extra card of Rear Admiral Shiranu, the Protec version. Then if you have donated tonight, you will also get the choice of one of the metals or acrylics. So 20 minutes giveaway. I'll just double check everything is correct as usual. 20 minutes, 3 tiers. Everyone can enter, but you can only win if you are a follower. Subscribers get an extra ticket. Ticket cost is 100 Imperial credits each. And the giveaway starts now. There we go to chatting. Did it work? It did. It worked. Oh yes. God, I thought that. Did Ulfric break it again? Right, your tickets are going through. Yep, someone broke it. It's been happening a lot lately. I need to put a ticket in and find out what's going on. I've took a screenshot. So what I'll do is in 15 minutes time I'll read through who's got tickets and how many. If you haven't got a ticket, then remembering from last time, it works still. It just doesn't put up who actually bought tickets. So, going from last week, that was Kinga's very helpful. Yeah, it did post the raffle's broken again. Yeah, Foxy, you've got 6 in. It's worked, ish, sort of. Archin's got 10 in. It's worked. So yeah, this was Kinga's very helpful painting of the yellow tank. Mark Fairbrother, I think we showed this one as his Brood Coven. Yeah, Craig, you're in. Jack's been doing some 3D scenery. It's not 3D scenery, print MDF scenery. I need to get some of this. Doom Fairies. Yep, 11 for Doom Fairies. And I need to get those broken building sets as well, Jack, just for my table. Craig has been doing the Snow Speeder. It's broken, Paul. Sorry. At this moment in time, you have got 15 points, Paul, left. Just checking. And you got your 3 tickets in. So yeah, Craig's been doing the air speeders from Hoff, or Cold, and some of the tokens from Baz Turner. These tokens are really cool. I've got a load of them for it was a charity event one that he did, and he sent us some extras. There we go. And this is the starting of the Brood Coven. Ash had been doing some more bits and pieces on the order station scenery. This is scenery that obviously we've got in the shop at the moment. Print on demand. You order it, we print it, we send you it. And obviously doing his little froggy graffiti on it. Going through everyone's chart. Mark's continuation of the Brood Coven. Jane Steele does look amazing. It's really nice, Mark. I know how it goes as well when it's. I've seen it in a lot further condition. Yeah. Look at that. That's a sausage in a bun. Or it's a sausage in half a loaf of bread. That was delicious. Yeah, that's a pig in blanket. That's a 2 kilogram pig in a blanket. Anyway, Kay's been doing some light illuminated illuminated Marvel Crisis figures. He's going to be doing these as a charity raffle, so we'll try and get in touch with him and try and get it posted as much as we can. So he's done Cyclops with a glowing face, glowing base, cool. I can't remember it'll come up, but is it over on your Etsy store or just on your Facebook page, mate? It does look good for the I'm guessing that's the Magneto one, wherever I had it. Cool. And that is, I think it's a McFarlane. Where is here we go. I can do this now. I can technology. So yeah, it's the Storm. Oh yes, sorry, the Storm base. Why was I thinking Magneto was on the huge base? Yeah, that's Archnin's McFarlane Primaris in bits, ready to be painted. And this is Snowy has got a lot of our scenery. These are quite big blocks for. Thank you for the donation, Doom Fairies. It's much appreciated. I saw it sneak in there. Yeah, Snowy's been painting up a lot of the Sorcerman Studios stuff. Same stuff as Ash. They've just done different bits at the moment. Now this is the big station section. Now these all go together in different sections and stuff like that. You can swap and change and move them. But Snowy's absolutely nailed that colour scheme. The metallics on it look fantastic, and the rust, and yeah, that's cool. Yeah. And who's next? There's some more pictures of it with the green on it. Looks, I know it's Death Guard green or something like that. Death Guard green, probably. But it just looks fantastic with the coppers and the rust and the silver. Yeah. And Ash got a Jeep that's a slight overscale to the Tanks War game. And if I remember rightly, he's going to do it as the Jurassic Park Jeep. Why wouldn't you? Cool, mate. Thank you for popping by. It's always much appreciated. So I'll see you soon. Have a good day. This is my Hover Boom Boom tank in the Red Scorpions colours coming along. Mark doing is it the Magus and God, I can't remember what they're. Hello, Corn. How are you doing? That's okay. Even popping in for the last 10 minutes is fine. Kalamorph, that's the one. Kay's done he's remolded, if I remember rightly, the smoke in clear, so it actually looks really cool. I love the foggy effect. If I remember rightly, he said he used resin and a little drop of white ink. Yes, Con, the raffle's ongoing at the moment. 89 tickets in at the moment. There we go. I can remember painting a couple of them. Where's his little friend? You get a little friend to go with him. Used to really enjoy painting yeah, it looks cool, mate. Yeah, I know it's not the Kalamorph. Is it? I thought he comes with it. I thought that one came with the little fella. I can't remember. It's been that long since I painted mine. Or has he just come on his own? So, you've all seen this tonight. It's the bit of work I was doing. Squad of 5. Is it a bigger model, the one? King are doing some Lord of the Rings. King are doing Lord of the Rings things. Some more riders. And then, oh yeah, there's the squad of... That's... Are you sure that's the squad of 5 one? Mark? Is that not the one on his arm? Yep, your tickets have gone through, can't. Oh no, there he is. So there must be a big one. Is there a bigger one that has a little critter that comes with him? Cool. So you've got the prime. The prime looks cool. See, Jack, you just needed a little bit of motivation, and look at all that work done already. It's all the right colour. They are a cracking model, and thank you, you and Seb for finding them. They are pretty much cock on. Yeah. Yeah, it's gone through, Con. I've been keeping an eye. There's an issue of the tickets not showing up for some reason. Yeah, that's going through. Cool. So, we've still got 5 minutes left on the stream. So we have a list of the tickets that have gone through. Archnin 10, Ninja Mogul 6, Dana 5, Kinga 11, Smog Monster 11, Doom Fairies 11, Flaky Pastry 3, Mark 6, Craig Heseltine 3, Mr. Stander 1, Jack 11, Ulfric 11, and Corn on 4. So, oh, do I need to be scared? Anyway, that's the one, Mark. Sorry. I like that because of the little critter that goes up with him. I'm probably going to paint the Luke off stream. I just need to I want to get it right. As I say, it's for a friend, and I just want to do it spot on. You found the look at you finding the gallery, and it's even up in the stream already. So this is Paul's Yag Panther or Yag Tiger, whichever one it is. Yag Panther, Tiger. Looking at the treads. Kinger. Yes, Kinger. I said you've got 11. Yes, it's a panther. So that's the colour that Jack's wanting to get close to. And we have I was going to show you the stuff we've been working on, if I can remember. So there's a lot that are very much the same. These are the habitat units we've been basically put up with. The MDF kits from TT Combat, and then we've done spray, basically rough coat, and then sprayed them up, highlighted them, low lighted them, washed them and stuff like that. And then 97. And 102. We've got two of the small ones up for sale, and we've got 7 or 8 of these this size, and then some of the bigger ones. But they've all been really good to paint. Me and we've been painting them in the last week. Right, yes. I'm not painting any of them on, Paul. I'm going to be using does that show up? It doesn't show up what's on there. Cool. I'm literally going to be using the transfers. So I'm just uploading all of the other bits quickly. You've got 1 minute left on the tickets. So starting at the top of the stuff, we did a quick, it's like a control tower. It wasn't the full kit, it's just a part kit. So we did some danger warning signs and stuff like that on them. Just a quick paint job to get them done. Some Necromunda style top bits, what they're called, gantry platforms. So we've got some of them coming up. This is where we were doing some of the Tesla glow again, in between the power conduits. There's another picture of that. Here's one for you, Kinger. Siege towers for Lord of the Rings, and that actually folds back up in, and if you move that up and down, it locks it. They're not, the buildings are on eBay, the bits that I've got now aren't. Check all of your joints, PTFE. We get one better in a minute, Mark. We're going to get there. It's going to be interesting. So our next one is the trebuchet, the tree bucket. But yes, we do have tree buckets up for sale. All of this stuff that I'm showing now isn't, but all of the sand buildings are. They range from 25 to 35, depending on which one. Trebuchet. We then have some wells. Well. And then we have some battering rams. These are all ideal for Lord of the Rings scenery. A cart. What I believe is a more fitting and superior siege weapon is the ballista. And then another ram with just a smaller head, just for the smaller doors, so you're not breaking your big ram on the big doors. Won't pronounce it correctly. And it depends how big the flaming ball of goo that's stuck to the end of the arrow that the ballista fires. So yeah, they're all quite cool. They're all TT combat. We don't know if they actually produce them. You could use both. You could actually use the trebuchet to fire the any of them. You could use the trebuchet to fire the ram. Get it there quicker. So yeah. Yeah, you'll hear your man kicking all the time. Just PTFE the joints. You stepped away and I've just shown you all of the great Lord of the Rings scenery bits that we've just got coming along. Like the siege towers, the tree buckets, the rams, all of it. Do a special... Yes, the TT... I haven't gone through them all yet. I daren't even look at Martin's. They're all TT combat, but we don't know if they've actually produced them because they're all prototypes and stuff like that we picked up. So these are all bits and pieces that could be anything. We do know that we got some Necron stuff that we've never seen from them. Right, we might have the prototypes then, we might have the only ones. And then they did them. So there's no full frontal. Paul doing there. Cool. You know, I should make some stencils to do that, Paul. Oh, Mark's done a... It's a tank mark, not Grand. But I'm going to call it the KV2, Martin. It's definitely a KV2. I like the depth that you've got on it. the pink work is a tank by Martin. Dan, how can that be me driving? What's the big problem with that? Look. Oh, let's have a big. So, yes. What's this? I definitely don't have it unless my head's on fire. The Tesseract version of a KV2. Yeah, cool. Oh, so we have finished the competition. Sorry. I've got people knocking on the wall to be in. Hello again. Penning. So, I need my pen, don't I? Because I normally forget. By the way, I sent a load of prizes out this morning. If any of yous lot win a prize again, I'm going to be... So... Oh dear. It's a great attempt at a tank. Right, the prize. So, 93 tickets, 13 users. Yeah, Martin tends to giggle to himself quite a bit. So, first set of the amazing Howl Runner on the front is going to Dan. I'm not going to say I've already sent your other stuff, Dan, but I've sent your other stuff, Dan. Already. Yes, Dan. I'm going to hang on to it for a bit. See if you win anything else in a week or two. Oh, can't you see? Oh, no, you can see. Yeah, it was the same last time, mate. You can see. What I need to do is... next one, sorry. Pick winner number 2. No, winner number 2 is... It is just X-Wing today. I think... Yes, just X-Wing today. We're running very low on... yeah, there's three sets the same. We do 3 different sets. Only one person can win each one. Does that make sense? You can't, yeah, someone can't win 2 of them. Our winner number 2 is... Smog Monster. But guess what, Smog? I hadn't sent your stuff yet, so yeah. Oh yes, yeah, it's FFG. Most of their promos look practically identical. I'll give you one of them. Dan, did you subscribe to us? I can't even remember. I'll take your word for it. I will drop you a Shirhanu into your box just there. And then last but not least, we have... Yay! It eventually came through. Doom Fairies. I definitely know you're a subscriber. So the question beeth, Mark, because I think you're Smug donated as well. Is Smug about? No, Smug. OT era. Lulu, Obi-Wan in a Aether Sprite, Anakin, ZZ, Boba Fett. Yeah, there we go. Boba Fett for yourself. And Martin. Midnight, ZZ, Proton Bombs, and Crackshot. Let's have them the right way up. Anakin Skywalker in his Aether Sprite. Obi-Wan Kenobi's. Or Lulu Lampa. You choose, Martin. Obi-Wan. Yes, they are both the same. Just one was back to front. So it's a double-sided Obi-Wan. So I will put them away, and I'll just keep adding yours to a Obi not. I'll just keep adding yours to a pile. Okay, I'll complete the. Yay! The giveaway has finished. Yeah, we'll get them out soon. Or if I've got something coming out to anyone, or as Martin probably will be passing soon because his collection box is getting quite full in the garage. It might get to the point where it's bigger than his car if he doesn't be careful. There is. We're just about done on tonight, so let me just have a quick refresh on the big giveaway. There we go. So the big giveaway at the moment is Archnin is in first place with 25. Then we have Jack, Doom Fairies, and Ulfric all on 20, and Ash on 15. And then in the next place behind it, we have X-Wing Tavern Wars, Dead Stee, Kinger all on £10, and Doom Fairies on a £5. Yeah, there's a couple of bits from stuff like that. So yeah, Doom Fairies, you're currently in third place. We will be finishing that tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And basically, at 8 o'clock, I'll be rolling a dice. And I do have a D6 somewhere. So, as I say, we will be... I think Ulfric's just sneaked back into joint lead again. It will in a minute. But yeah, that's the tank that we're giving away. It is the print is done by us, but it is for Modiphius. It's their file, and this is mine. I've printed it for myself, and then because of it being Tank Week. Yes, catch you soon, Paul. Thanks for being on board, and lovely tank, by the way. I do like the tank. So, unless there's any more. Yeah, so tomorrow night, back at 7. I'll probably finish the KV2 off, do the giveaway, and then do some actual, maybe online tanking if any of them guys are around. Maybe there's none there at the moment. So, as usual, thank you everyone for following tonight, coming on board, watching, stream, subscribing, donating, everything. You're all brilliant. I'm just trying to think what. So, Marvel Crisis next month. We'll be finishing the World of Tanks off tomorrow, and doing the, as I said, doing a live stream. So, catch everyone tomorrow, and in the meantime, stay safe. Catch you soon.